yeah. Don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it, yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I? Hey, could count on my power and look at my dog. Way back then, claim what you saw, but you weren't with it. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went, but then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat grits. Ay, how did you let it go miss? Ay, her she was magic, she missed. Made her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm, she caught up a friend, that kitchen, we dipped it, and that's how we.
Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
I don't want to hear that.
Moments ago, here it is. It's unlike
I don't want to hear that.
As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings.
I don't want to hear that.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Woo. Some people got to have it.
17-yard line.
The Vikings take over first
Some people
at their own 17-yard line.
Let me get it together. We'll have to relax. I got to get it together.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. A nifty bit of scrambling.
Some people.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook.
Come on, Dalvin. Come on, Dalvin.
Blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
I'll put him out. I'll get you right here.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough.
We punt, big dog.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside.
You know what? Don't punt. Don't punt. Don't punt. Shit.
The Vikings send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 20. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Hey, can you move? Hey, move back, girl. Hey, move, baby. Move back. Hey, what y'all doing out there, man?
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, we will.
First carry for Raheem Mostert.
Yeah, we will.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defensive.
Come on,
man.
Get out my damn way.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Oh, my damn way.
Prescott to throw it. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
Yeah, sure.
Up past the 45
Amen.
before being tackled.
Yeah, look at
So they
that.
will accept the penalty and move forward. Prescott on 1st down. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
What I need right here. Make sure y'all get it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
Ay, come on, Raheem. Raheem the dream.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard eyes and beef. Happened. A loss resulted.
Do this now.
Some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield to make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So
you going to send everybody over there? All right.
Game, should open up his running game.
Send him over there. Send everybody over there.
5 to the 4. All right. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
First and goal from just inside the 5. Here's Mostert. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Raheem Mostert, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Fielded in the end zone.
I want you to pop him out.
Not a good one as he's tackled at the 15.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Minnesota offense are not ready to get this next drive underway. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Let's just go to the football.
Come on. Come on, this interception, man.
Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
On 2nd down, Cook.
That ain't happening, Cook. That ain't happening, Cook.
Behind the line of scrimmage. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
Vikings nothing.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Looking
for Cook, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off around the 41. Well, start defensively. Your offense goes gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Keep on peeking.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 12-yard line.
Prescott fires one out wide, complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14.
We're going to go right here.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Prescott from the gun. And he's got it.
Got him.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown.
Trey Burton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away.
Yeah, we'll accept it.
5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
You're going to have that, boy.
It's incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They'll roll out right toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Extra seasoning.
Herb Smith.
Yeah, that's what I get extra seasoning on now. I'm ready. I'm ready.
The intended receiver, and it's third down.
What's on here?
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Whoa, baby.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right.
He needs a crease.
Together these drives that end up in points. It's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance.
He needs a crease now.
Really big time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does because
right back
oftentimes it translates to your defense as well because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. And a Cowboy first down.
Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Ooh. Shit. Let's go here. Sweepy. So we can't get with the sweep.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the Vikings' 45-yard line.
This looks like a free play for Prescott. He's got Burton here. 20. And he's taken down, but not before before reaching the 10-yard line.
We're going to decline that one.
They had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
Yeah,
and one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
First down, Prescott. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
I gave you a little sprinkle of what you be doing down.
Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time they got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you.
No.
Leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Vikings send out their punter, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
I'm going to run you back the whole game. Run you back the whole game.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Let's start back up in that pistol. I kind of like what he was doing in that pistol.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On 2nd and 9, Prescott up and in, Samuel complete.
There we go.
Mistake here defensively as a flag is down on a tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marched off another 15 against your squad.
And that play will go nowhere. losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 37. So they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop the thrower. They're looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted.
Run him over, wide.
Off at the 17.
Somebody pause it, baby.
He's able to get it back to right around the 27.
But this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their
Put all
zone
the pencils
schemes.
up.
And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive or no? You're looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jason Grant. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, but it'll be second down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another.
Coverage, and it's intercepted.
Hey, stop!
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Goes back at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Samuel. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. They just get the play off. Now Prescott.
That was
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Complete.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that makes the score 28-0.
Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Man, good. Man, area. Sit down.
Taken in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And that was a deep shot that's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
22-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter play. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. They'll look to throw again. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. The Vikings on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Being chased out left. Able to find Kirk, complete. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll run for it with Cook. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive, because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well, because
it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Christian Kirk, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. The extra point up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it would seem as if their three-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rain in as well. And that would appear to be a face mask. So that flag will cost him 15.
It doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground. honed in on it and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Prescott from the gun on third. And Prescott, his third interception. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Tackled back at the 26.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Well, they sent the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing it for a loss.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense, and what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot. But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Cowboys, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And now they'll have the short week ahead as they'll host their annual Thanksgiving Day game on Thursday. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, add one more loss to the column. That drops them to a woeful 1-9 so far. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.